We are wrapping up our week of coverage, of team coverage from the RNC in Milwaukee. Our Gabriella Rusk has been inside the Fiserv Forum all week long, bringing us the latest insights, especially on the morning show. And she has more to share this morning to see the convention officially coming to a close.
Well, the Republican National Convention is now over in Milwaukee, and we can see plenty of evidence of that. Take a look here behind me at the floor of the Fiserv Forum. This was the convention floor, but people are working very hard in the early morning hours to turn it back to normal, removing those chairs, removing the carpet, and eventually they will disassemble that stage. We saw them also remove parts of the security perimeter this morning. So Milwaukee turning back to normal now after a very eventful night last night as former President Donald Trump accepted the nomination for the third time as the Republican presidential candidate. So he spoke for the very first time about that assassination attempt, and it was a 93-minute speech that he gave last night. The first part very much focused on that attempt on his life, what he was going through in those moments, and it was a different side of Trump that many voters have seen. Him fairly calm as he was recollecting on what had happened to him. But then that latter half of the speech is more of what we saw at campaign rallies already so far this year. Him going back to some of his basics, his roots, to connect with his base that were gathered here in Milwaukee. So it'll be interesting to see how this campaign moves forward now. And I spoke with some Wisconsin Republicans who say, wow, the momentum from this week has been great for the party. They know that there are many voters here in Wisconsin who were not convinced from what they saw this week, and that's why they need to be working very hard, especially in this battleground Badger state, to try and win those votes. So we'll have to wait and see what comes towards November and what the campaign can do here in the very important state of Wisconsin for either party to win the White House. For now, from Milwaukee, Gabriella Rusk, WMTV 15 News.